Welcome to the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival extended version. In this version, you're going to get to see where you're going to get to eat with these meal vouchers, a little bit around Market Commons, and you're also going to get to see some trailers. These trailers are the films that are coming to this year's event, and you're going to get to see and meet a lot of the people who are in these films. We've got filmmakers coming from China, Russia, all over Europe, all over the United States. It's truly international. It's truly big. Make sure you reserve your tickets early because last year we sold out and this year the demand is even higher. Enjoy this extended version. We're going to pick up where the other one left off and go for some great food and talk about a few films.
You have a contract that pays actual money.
You are going to God knows where.
Michigan.
Wherever that is.
Don't talk. Don't. No, if you open your mouth, you'll be stupid. I'm gonna ride in the car with Joseph Harris.
This feels like one of those places you go only if you have to. Does it feel that way to you, Walter?
Kenneth. No, not at all. In fact, I grew up here.
Escape.
Do you know who Joseph Harris is?
Was he in our class?
No, he's a playwright. And he's here right now.
Who told you about my little problem?
Your agent?
Former agent.
Oh, I didn't know.
Neither does she.
He's reading my play. Does he look 14? Don't worry about me, I can take it. We criticize each other in the theater all the time. That's how we grow, through criticization.
I have never been more close. I'm more close than the casket was at my father's funeral.
Come on! I had to meet you to experience your essence.
I have an essence.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Stop!
No, not essence.
I'm an artist, and this is my art.
It's not just a play, it's art. When it all comes together, it's better than movies. It's better than TV.
Can I get it on my phone?
No.
Rachel,
Jerry.
one of my favorite places.
And one of my favorite people, and one of my favorite festivals.
Yes, Ko Sushi is on the hot list, on the radar in the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival. Why? Because we have the after party here. And if you get a VIP ticket this year, you're going to get a voucher to come in here and eat during the festival anytime you want.
You certainly can. You get some of the best sushi, some of the best cocktails, some of the best atmospheres and environments in all of Myrtle Beach.
It is, when you come through these doors, I feel like I could actually be in Los Angeles. I'll throw in New York too, but Los Angeles is a favorite of mine. All the ethnic foods, it truly does transcend you into a different atmosphere. And then the food, I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh yeah, certainly. We try to keep our recipes authentic as our people actually. So you can't go wrong. You get international films, international foods all in one time. It's just a great time all around. Definitely one of my favorite times of the year.
I am so excited. Curry, laksa, topped with fresh salmon, and a rainbow roll, which is a kind of an assortment of some different sushi. Excellent, I'm excited. I know I should start with the sushi first, so I'm gonna have to, but this is smelling so good. I wanna go ahead and dip the spoon in there in anticipation of what I'm gonna get. I like a little bit of heat, so I'm gonna throw some wasabi in there. So good, so good. A little bit of ginger here. Oh, pickled ginger on top of that. Got a mouth explosion going on right now, and it is excellent, excellent. I'm gonna start kicking it up a little bit here, adding some of the Thai basil. Take these leaves and get them in there. A little bit of cilantro, some sprouts. Don't forget the jalapeno. Some lime juice. You know, I always like to get a bite with a little bit of everything. I think that's the ultimate test. So, and of course, you notice I got that chunk of jalapeno in there, some sprouts. It's like I'm in a fresh field somewhere with a nice salmon just coming up onto the shore. It is so good. This is just one of the dishes you're going to get to have with the VIP pass for the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival. So just imagine the best food in the world, the best films in the world, in one of the best locations in the world, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, in April, perfect weather. What more can you ask for? I mean, really. That makes my mouth happy.
What was the accident again?
You were out in the middle of nowhere. Your car was completely totaled. Your water bottle was empty. Thank God I found you. You could have died out there.
Are you supposed to be my husband? Is that right?
Votre femme est toujours sous le choc. Ma femme?
Et elle ne sait même pas comment elle s'appelle.
C'est un patient. Ne retrouve jamais la mémoire. À présent, c'est entre les mains de Dieu. Kitty. What if I call you Kitty? What do you think? I think it suits you.
I'd really like to try to remember who I am. Isn't there something you'd like to tell me?
You create your own world. And you lose yourself in it. Like a cocoon.
I can't remember.
You know, I love you, Kitty. Whatever else you may or may not remember, please remember that.
And was it love at first sight?
Well,
We now find ourselves at Tupelo Honey with Patrick Ingram. Patrick's not only the GM of Tupelo Honey here in Market Common, Myrtle Beach, he's also a film fanatic and has been in a couple.
I have, yes, yes. We last year, the Film Institute, we filmed a couple things. We 3 different shorts here. You convinced me to play the bartender in all of them. Yes.
And you did an excellent job.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Of course, had a good time.
And of course, what you see in front of us is a spread of not only great tasting food, but very artistic looking food. This is what you're going to get to experience with the VIP ticket. It's food, it's art. I like to think of Tupelo Honey kind of like you got a great family member or a friend who's a gourmet or a chef, and you're coming there to eat. And the reason I use family member and friend is because of the hospitality you receive in here. You feel like you're at home, but the food is so good.
Yeah, it's top quality. I'm loving everything we have here. everything, like you said, is locally sourced as much as possible. We try to be smart about the things we do, environmentally friendly. Everything's top notch. I'm loving it.
And taste bud friendly.
Definitely.
To me, that's the most important. It is, and you can tell that it's quality food. Where are we going to start here? We're going to divide some of this stuff up.
Sure. Well, we have our kale Caesar salad over here with the rainbow radishes, which are really nice. No one ever knows what those are. And then the cauliflower and our house-made pumpernickel, yes, croutons on top, which is really nice. Our staple shrimp and grits, pepperoni, shrimp, and the rustic bread there. Just some sautéed vegetables here, carrots, okra. It has a little harissa on there, so it's got a little bit of a kick to it. And then the chicken BLT, fried chicken, Dijonnaise, which is really just mustard and mayonnaise, bacon, lettuce, tomato. That's a great sandwich, obviously, right there too. And the fried Brussels you spoke of earlier.
Oh, they're wonderful. And if anything screams of Southern food, you gotta have a battle between the shrimp and grits and the fried chicken sandwich.
Certainly.
So you just gotta have a not have a little bit of each. So let's divide this up, or I'm gonna get going.
Yeah,
you see my hands were on the table ready to go.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be I want to grab the shrimp and grits here.
All right, I got a stern warning from the camera person. They said when the food come out, our decibel rating went from -12 to -6 and bumping up in the -4 danger region. So you can see our excitement over this food. I just love food and film.
Yes, yeah.
So,
and I actually know what you're talking about, being in the Film Institute all last year, so it makes sense to me.
Right?
Bumping the numbers.
Yes. So we were getting dangerously close to what they call cracking the mic. So we got to tone it down a little bit, but I have such a hard time. Okay, here we go. The sauce with a little bit of kick.
Yes, just a little bit.
With the vegetables, excellent. I mean, the vegetables are flavorful enough as it is the way you do them. We prepare them, but that takes it a little bit over the top.
Right, those carrots I love. I mean, they're not overcooked. They still got a little crunch to them. They're not just mush. I like it a lot.
It's still al dente.
Right.
I'm done. This shrimp and grits is like yelling at me.
Yeah, the shrimp and grits is a staple. It's been on the menu since we opened. A couple variations, switch it up a little bit every once in a while, but.
Oh, that's good.
Goat cheese grits, just a little bit in there to keep them nice and creamy.
It gives it that richness. The goat cheese.
Definitely. Just going in for the sandwich.
Kind of speechless here in Euphoria. It's like the drugs are hitting me.
And that Dijonnaise is perfect, isn't it? It kills that mustard just a little bit, but still gives it a little bit of a kick. And
it's a good quality bacon, too.
Yeah, you have to have nice quality bacon. That's just what I was getting ready to say.
All this stuff matters. When people go to cook, you skimp on one thing, you can ruin the entire meal. I'm gonna get a little bit of that horseradish right here. You can tell that you make your own dressing. It doesn't have that gumminess in your mouth.
Right,
It's
yeah.
just fresh, it's clean.
Fresh. Every couple of days we're making another batch of that dressing.
Yes.
It does not sit on the shelf long at all.
Excellent. When you come to the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival this year and you get your VIP All Access Pass, this is what you're going to get exposed to. On top of the after party, you're going to get to come down here, relax for an hour or two, dine, head back to the movies, and Patrick's going to take care of you. You can ask him a lot of film trivia too, because he knows his stuff with film.
I was gonna say, if I'm not here, I'll be down at the Film Fest, so that's where you'll see me all week long.
We're going to continue to eat until this is done and gone, so we'll pick up with you in just a few minutes. We're at another great place for the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival, and that is Peace, Love, and Little Donuts. I'm here with Clayton, the owner and purveyor of these wonderful, delectable treats.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. This is another one of those great things you're going to get with the VIP pass. 3 donuts, coffee, tea, juice, milk. Am I missing something?
That's about it. We try to make sure what we do the best of.
Well, you do. And it shows. And you notice that I've positioned this plate, and I did it on purpose because I put the strawberry French toast and the cinnamon farther away from him and closer to me so that I have a quicker hand reach. Those are my favorite. And then the pecan and the raspberry, the blueberry lemon.
Strawberry, raspberry lemonade.
Yep.
Shaka pecan. We have a cherry.
That's French toast.
French toast, excuse me.
Yes.
French toast, yes. And then the all-time favorites are Fruity Pebbles. I can't tell you how many of those we sell.
I'm gonna try one.
Hey, go
away.
Ahead. It's hard to have them let sit there for a while and not eat them. That's why I have to eat before I come to work every day. If not, I eat 3 or 4 of them, don't even think about it.
Oh, it's just like getting a piece of French toast, good French toast with the strawberries. I also love these cinnamon ones.
Oh, that's the best one. You get those right there, straight out of the fryer, nice and hot.
When I come in to get some donuts, and they're coming out of the fryer later, hot, I've got to go for the cinnamon raisin. And use Coringite cinnamon, too.
Yes, we do. We do.
Top-notch cinnamon. What was your experience with the film festival?
The opening night, we catered that, and I had plans to watch some of them, but I had no idea how much I would like it. And then after, day 2, I had to come back to work so much, and I probably got to see maybe a third of, all the episodes or the shows last year, films, and I'm looking forward to it this year. I've already taken all 4 days off. I've got extra workers here, so unless something crazy happens, I don't have to run back here, and I plan on being in a chair watching everything this year.
So he's staffed up and ready to go. So you get to see what you get. Great films, international films. We've got 21 or 2 films from Germany alone. We got 2 film crews coming in from Russia, 2 from England, and all over the place.
I was stunned when I saw it last year. I was stunned that it was worldwide.
Yes.
It truly is international.
It's global.
I mean, I probably saw more foreign stuff than I saw, pure American stuff, which is great for.
I think it's about split down the middle, half foreign, half United States. And what people really get a charge out of, if you haven't watched foreign film, is how well they integrate the story with their visuals and audio. It's and you can, after watching years and years and years of films coming in, you can kind of tell which country by the way it's shot and the storyline. And that becomes something that you can really involve yourself in.
Correct.
And I love the stories from around the world, and it gives you a different perspective sometimes. We got one this year from China about a little boy who has to move into a factory-type setting. It gives American children a different view of what's going on in other countries.
Yes.
Just as if our films are played there. Of course, some of our films from Hollywood are not representative of how we actually live.
No doubt.
But
Yes, sir.
A lot of these films do. So I think it's, not only is it very entertaining, I think it's educational too, and it expands your mind.
Well, I learned a lot from the films, but I learned just as much, if not more, from after the films. When you'd have the directors and the actors of certain films down there asking questions.
Yes.
Because I don't know anything about that. And I was stunned at how much information is talked about following the films, which I really enjoyed.
What it takes to make a film, and what's behind the film. And I always say, the main difference between Hollywood films and independent films. And independent films can have all the stars. In fact, we've got some with some big stars in it this year. They can have all the stars, $100 million budget. It's just they're not filmed in the major studios. That's what an independent film is. The difference to me, Hollywood films are scripted from an accounting department. They script for a demographic.
Yep.
And you get the same cliche words, same actors, everything. Independent films is a story coming from someone's heart that means something to them. And if you're willing to pour millions of dollars into that, or even hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, whatever it is, that means something. And so there's some depth there, and you walk away from these films and you realize that it's not something you forget when you leave the theater. You think about them.
Yeah, and you have people that, you know, literally did, you know, you're not just the director, they're the light person, and they're the film person, and, and they're the after effects people, and everybody has different hats, as opposed to in the big theaters, it's just, you got one job.
Right.
But
well, when you come to the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival, you're going to get to see Clayton first night, opening night, with a vast array of his great donuts, coffee in the lobby, and then you can come right around the corner. It's about a 600-yard walk to your store.
About 2-3 minutes over here.
Yep, nice walk, especially in April when it's beautiful, and have some of his great donuts. We'll see you at the film festival. I knew you were going for that one.
Have breakfast on a donut.
The first time was the charm when you came.
Ich will der beste Vater sein.
Sie ist im dritten Mal ihre schöne Buchpost.
Du hast doch alles richtig gemacht. Ich hätte halt meine Klappe nicht so aufreißen sollen.
Guck dich an, Mann. Guck dich an. 6, vor 10 brauchst du gar nicht aufhören. 7.
Wird übrigens ein Mädchen.
Geil!
Hast du eigentlich irgendeine Ahnung, was es macht mit dem Kind?
Ich weiß ja, David, scheiß auf den. Wir beiden, Mann, nur wir zwei.
Seit wann kümmerst du dich eigentlich ums Kind, hä?
Du kriegst das hin, du darfst ihn nicht verrücken. Wir Sport. Komm, sieht du schwanger bist, mach ich einfach alles falsch. Egal, was ich mache. Nicht nur für Muskeln, weißt du? 4 bis 6 Wochen merkst du, du hast mehr Kraft. Energieschub, du bist klarer im Kopf. Du schlägst mich nicht noch einmal.
We're at the Brass Tap with Courtney.
How are
And
you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. I'm looking forward to some good food too.
Yep, definitely.
And maybe a beer. I mean,
We got
you do have
plenty of that.
60 taps, right?
Yes, we do. And we have another 60 bottles or cans too.
120 beers
Yep.
to choose from, and most of them are all craft beers.
Yeah, we
too.
keep a couple domestic just for those people that are, like what they like, but we have plenty to offer for everybody else.
Tell us a little bit about your food too.
Food, it's really like an upscale version of pub food. So we have burgers, flatbreads, really, really high quality tacos, prime rib though incorporated in there, nachos, sliders. So we have a lot to offer with that as well. Cocktails and wines, a little bit of everything here at the Brass Tap.
Yes, and this is where we have our Friday evening event for the film festival, and that has New South Brewery, an award-winning brewery here,
Yep.
handing out samples. They're not just 1-ounce samples either; they're full cups.
Yep.
And if you want to try something else on top of that, of course, did I mention 60 taps and 60 other beers also? So it had a great time last year, live entertainment, and everybody this place was packed.
Yeah, we're happy
And
to always be a part of this. It's
Yeah.
definitely a good event.
It was a good energy in here, a good time. So looking forward to some good food.
Definitely.
And choosing from one. Did I mention 60 taps? Okay, I don't think I mentioned that before. Anyway,
We'll touch on that a couple
We'll touch on that
times.
a few times later. Anyway, we're looking forward to some good food, and
Yeah.
hey, I think they're back there making it right now.
Yep, we'll get that out to you guys shortly.
Look at this great smorgasbord of food. About 100 yards from the entrance to the theater where the film festival is held, you get to come down here, bring your meal voucher, get a great plate of food. You can also grab a draft beer too. Did I mention 60 taps? Head back to the film festival, movies, food. I mean, it's the ultimate combination. So we've got some samplings here of some of the things that you'll get to enjoy with that VIP all access pass. A Southern burger. Look at that. Fried onion rings, really crisp. Applewood bacon. Oh, I've got to just have a bite of this. The onions, along with the bacon, a little bit of barbecue sauce. Hits the spot. Now I'm going to stack it up. Look at that. I like how they leave the tomato and the lettuce and the pickle off, so it's nice and cool and crisp, along with the warm hamburger. Excellent combination. Top-notch fries. The all-American meal. Hamburgers, french fries, and did I mention 60 taps? It's a nice salad with grilled shrimp on it. Cranberries, looks like some feta or some goat cheese. See? Feta cheese. A little bit of everything in here. You know, you're getting a salad, you're getting some protein with the shrimp, you can get chicken on there. Excellent. Nice, refreshing, filling. Now, is this the ultimate gig or what? Getting to go and tasting all this food and then watching movies? Now this is the appetizer portion. Oh. That is some delectable mac and cheese. Oh, wow. Knife, listen to this. Crusty and gooey. Excellent. Some flatbread. It just keeps coming, doesn't it? This piece here. Fresh, light, tasty. Wow. Great. You share this as an appetizer between the table or keep it all for yourself. It's really good. Now, this may be what they're most famous for, and that is their taco place, namely the fish taco. Fish is so fresh. And a lot of it in there too. Oh, look at that. That's so good. They hit the flour tortilla on the grill just a little bit before. Oh, it's good. Cheers from the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival. One of the Carolinas' own, well, partially. It's Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, big brewery up in Asheville. Yeah.
You're actually broken.
Hey, Terry. Terry, are you broken?
Well, we're just so pleased to have a seasoned professional working with us.
I know that a lot of places want a social worker, but...
Yeah, that's what we need, a social worker.
I'm Jen.
Hi, Jen.
I'm Terry.
They've been promised snacks.
That's awesome. You're this guy? Hey, raise your hand. You woke up in a jail cell this morning.
How'd you get caught?
Yes, that is correct.
There's something wrong with all of us here, right?
I get anxious.
No!
Next week, same time.
Can I help you?
Fuck you too, don't do that! But everybody deserves a second chance am I right? Everybody deserves a second chance.
You seem upset, Leo.
I want to talk to you.
You're jealous.
I just don't want to look ridiculous.
You don't happen to have fallen in love with me again by any chance, have you?
Ultimate California Pizza. Look out the window right over there. Right, that's it. That's it right there. The Grand 14. That's where the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival is held. Thursday night, famous pizza party right here after the last screening. And with a VIP ticket, you get to come over here, take a break, have a pizza, sandwich, salad, and then head right there. That's it. Right there. See, right across the street. How much closer do you want to be? For great pizza, sandwiches, salads, they're back there making me a pizza right now, and I think a salad. I'm hungry. It's here. The pizza, the Malibu Greek salad. I know you're supposed to start with maybe a little bit of salad first, but do you ever look at pizza and find the best piece on the pizza? I do, and usually I make it my second piece because as it cools down a little bit, it gets right in that zone where it's perfect. So I think they've kind of got it picked right here with this spatula. Had to do a double bite before I wanted to talk about it. This is pepperoni sausage, green pepper, red onion, tomato, their marinara sauce. California Pizza is our go-to pizza place, and we live here in Myrtle Beach, so it's going to be special and good. A little bit of mushrooms in there too. Love mushrooms in there with that. Kind of balances it out around the palate. I've made meals before out of just pita bread and hummus. It's so fresh. You can tell when someone makes something from scratch. It's much better. A little bit of banana pepper here. Some olives. Tomato or two. Red onion. Dive right in there with my fingers. And some beautiful feta cheese. Greek dressing. Get a little bit of everything in here. Nice and fresh. This makes a great meal just by itself, but I like the pizza too. California Pizza. I told you I wear it. California Pizza. Come in and see Bob. He's the manager here. He's going to take care of you. And don't forget, Thursday night, the pizza night. That's the party after the last screening on Thursday. Cheers.
I was a drummer first of all because my brother Ted played drums. If I was off school, sick, or whatever it was, I'd be playing drums all afternoon, Then the neighbours would say, there was a hell of a racket coming out of your house this afternoon, Mrs. Wood. And I'd packed it all away, and I said, well, I don't know what that was, I drank for England for about 50 years or more, but the thing is, I wouldn't change any of that because all the paintings and drawings and the music that I've created, I saw clearly, music has always been a higher power to me, and so has the line and art and brushstrokes. Instead of fueling myself with false things. Doing it natural now is a real buzz. More than it ever was before. But I didn't realise that at the time. When we grow up, we're all hurt by love or lost love. And I think that's another high. You know, old friends painting. A bit like records, you know, very comforting. There's a chunk of me in every bit I do, yeah. I always leave a bit of flesh behind, you know, in a painting or a sculpture. These old hands of mine are wearing away, but I love it.
No. Wheeler.
Wheeler.
Wheeler. The Sean Wheeler.
See that? The picture on the front of the paper? I took that.
See this? It's an eviction notice. Read it.
It's not all bad news. I got you more work.
Please, no more of this paparazzi stuff.
A runway show.
For who?
Sebastian.
Sean Wheeler.
Okay.
I will have my revenge.
I'll just do my job, all right?
I have been labeled, buddy. I have a starlit letter on my groin.
No!
This is just the beginning.
Rough day?
Yeah, you could say that. My rent is quadrupled. My supermodel fiance broke up with me. And now she only calls me to hook up when she is in a fight with whatever guy she's dating at the time. I was just robbed, and my income is the lowest it's been since I graduated college. And thanks again for the money for the gear.
Sean, try not to mess this one up.
Thanks for believing in me.
You want to trade lives?
What am I signing up for?
I'm the illegitimate daughter of a famous politician. And now every paparazzi wants the first pick.
I'm sorry.
Could be a lot worse.
No, I mean, I'm sorry for this.
What the fuck?
So, this is America.
This is America. Hey, everyone, we're here.
You remember Jacob?
Hello there.
Yeah, you're small.
Please bring another couplet for these fine gentlemen.
אבי אמר שאתה צריך לנקות את השירותים.
אני מדבר איתך פה על יום בכסף.
מה אתה מבין בעסק הזה בכלל?
נו, אתה תעשה מזה מיליונים.
די, נודניק, אני לא עושה פורנו.
Maybe a little bit more affection.
אתה כאילו בכוונה מדבר לא טוב אנגלית בשביל למכור יותר טוב?
ככל שאתה מדבר יותר, אתה מוכר פחות.
This is really expensive.
Yes, but no. So, are we deal?
This.
This. How can you do this?
Ishik Cohen?
Itzik.
Itchik.
I think just don't act.
No.
Show me what's on the inside.
How can you do this to me, huh?
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Want to do it again?
No, that won't be necessary.
I'm doing this cleanse.
A cleanse?
It's like a sex cleanse.
Is this a Jewish thing?
Yes, it's the Jewish thing.
I'll change. Jesus and I, no mo. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna convert today.
I think it's appropriate for him to say a few words.
very much, ladies and gentlemen. A kind of new song. I wrote it for a woman to sing. Haven't found the right one yet. Do you need a ride? You know, I had some good times when I was younger, but I was out of it for a while. Then, you know, I just had to get back in. I just had to do it.
Hi, Dad.
I got some good news.
What's going on?
Well, I found a singer who's just phenomenal. She's traveling with me, and we're singing our songs.
Say the geese are flying, but I don't